Hello. Hi. So my name is Taylor. If you're new here, I post lifestyle content. So I say that lightly because I am new to YouTube. This is my fourth uploaded video. So I'm still trying to figure out the direction I want to take with my content. But I'm really excited to be sharing my content with all of you. And I also wanted to open by saying thank you for all the love and support I received on my latest video, my desk setup video. That one I had planned for about a year and I kept putting it off. I had like half the footage filmed, but I just wasn't satisfied with it. But you know, this year I was like, you know what? Not letting fear control me anymore, so I was really happy that I was able to get that filmed, and I'm really glad you all enjoyed it, so I'm hoping I can put out similar content moving forward, so thank you. So today I thought it would be fun to do a cute little Lego build. I'm so excited for this set. So, this is the Great Wave by Hokusai. I actually didn't know this set existed until a couple weeks ago. I'm so excited to style this in my space somewhere. I don't know where exactly I want to put it yet. Yeah, so I will say just a quick disclaimer. So this will not be a step-by-step tutorial of me building this. Yeah, just thought it'd be fun to have this going in the background while I answer some of your questions. Yeah, that'd be fun to answer some questions while I have that little build going in the background. So get yourself a cozy drink. I have my trusty matcha, my favorite. It's very rare to find me without one in the morning. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get building. Okay, so ooh. So I have the questions loaded up on my iPad, so I guess let's start with the first question. So the first question asks, what is your dream Lego set or any other builds you'd want to build? So it's over there. I can't go grab it right now, but I'm really lucky that my family actually gifted me one of my dream sets for my birthday last year, and I actually have yet to build that. So if you like how this video turns out, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me build that in the future. But so that was the I'll put it here also. So it was the Lego Batmobile, the tumbler. So I know they did redesign it a couple of years ago. Don't quote me on what year it was, but I don't have the original. I have the updated one, I believe. Yeah, I have yet to build that. So if you like how this video turns out, let me know, and maybe I'll be able to do that in a future video. So that one, I'm really excited to build. That was my dream set. I would consider the Hokusai one a dream build, even though I didn't know it existed until a couple of weeks ago. But my, like on the top of my list is the grand piano set. That one looks amazing. So I don't know the exact mechanics of it, but you can pair it with your phone. I believe it's an app that you can download on your phone. You can play music, and the keys on the piano will actually move. I don't know if it is in relation to the song that it's playing. But yeah, that's on my, like, the top of my list. So I really want to be able to build that one day, but it is not in the budget at all right now, but maybe in the future. Yeah, there's some pretty fun Lego builds. So Boston has a Lego Discovery Center, and I went with my friend last year. So Boston actually has a Lego Discovery Center. It's actually closed for renovations right now, but I think it was end of last year. My friend and I ended up going. So it's a Lego store, but then there's a Discovery Center within that store, and I guess the Discovery Center is normally open to children. So once a month they do an adult Lego night, and we ended up going. It's a lot of fun. I ended up buying a Iron Man set. I'm not good at this direction thing. I don't think you can see him on my bookshelf, but he's chilling up there somewhere. I'll include a picture here. Yeah, that was a really fun one. Actually, wait, I lied. There's another set I really want. So I lied. There is another set I really want to build with my boyfriend. So Lego, just like the Great Wave, they make a lot of art Lego sets, and they have the Starry Night one, either that one or the Orchid set. But yeah, I don't know, I never really got into Legos when I was little. I'd play with them here and there, but I wasn't big into them until, like, I would say a year or two ago when I got the Lego Bonsai one. That one's a lot of fun, if you didn't know. I that one has a cute little secret, but I won't spoil it if you'd like to try that set out for yourself. Sorry, that was a long tangent to say I love Legos, and I have a lot of builds that I want to try, but yeah. Alright, next question. What is your go-to lazy meal? So I guess it depends what we're classifying as a lazy meal. Is it takeout or is it something I make at home? So I guess if we're talking about like fast food, I'm gonna go ahead and say McDonald's chicken nuggets are, I don't know if they're my top favorite, but I will never turn down chicken nuggets, which is actually funny because I used to hate them growing up as a kid, but I'm pretty sure they changed the recipe since then. If they have the spicy nuggets, that is, I'm sad it's not a year-round thing, but I love spicy McNuggets. Regular McNuggets have my heart as well. And if I'm not doing McDonald's, then I'm gonna say Taco Bell. I'm gonna put you on a secret. If you haven't tried their spicy potato tacos, they're fire. I love them. I don't think they're on their menu normally. It's on their mobile order menu. I think it's on their value menu also. My mom recently put me on, it's the, what is it called? The chicken chipotle ranch burrito. It's so good, it's fire. So good, you need to try it. Yeah, I would say those are my go-to fast food orders. And then if I'm making something at home, probably chili oil ramen if we're being honest here. Quick and easy. It does require the smallest ounce of cooking. Quick and easy meal. Yeah, if you top it with an egg and some scallions. Yeah. Ooh, so I actually really like this next question. I don't know, kind of just hits so close to home. Very personal, and it's not because my boyfriend asked this question. So this next question is one of my favorite questions, and it asks, what inspires you to make vlog style content? I feel like this one's kind of a weird one for me to answer just because I haven't put that much vlog content out, but I will say I have enjoyed making videos for as long as I've been able to put a camera in my hand. So I would say maybe middle school I took a big interest in filmmaking, even though it's not what I decided to pursue career-wise. I didn't have the best equipment growing up, but I always liked making like videos with my family and my dad. Some of them are still up on YouTube, so don't go looking. I will say, if any of you remember the era of Webkinz, should we just have a moment for Webkinz? I wasn't allowed to have a ton of them growing up, but I remember one of the first videos I uploaded to YouTube was a Webkinz themed video. Anyway, going on a tangent, but I love filming, and I always will, even if it's just like, if I'm not great at it, if it never becomes like a full-time career, I'll always keep it as a hobby. I guess just to cut to the chase, I'm a nosy person. I know it sounds bad, but I don't know, it's just something fun about like getting a glimpse into someone's everyday life. And I will say, just as a reminder, not everything you see on camera is an accurate depiction of real life. You only see like a little ounce of someone's daily life. So, but yeah, vlogs are fun. I just think vlogs are a nice creative way to engage your audience, and I want to be able to do some more in the future. Yeah, I love vlogs. I'd love to incorporate more on my channel eventually. Right now I think I want to focus on just some other content before I start vlogging. Right now I feel like my life isn't over, not to say it's boring, but I feel like I don't have a ton of excitement going on, so I don't know if vlogs would be boring, but I don't know. Let me know, I'm curious what you guys think of vlogs. But yeah, so all that to say, I love filming. Even if it never becomes a full-time career, I will always keep this as a hobby, and I'm just a nosy person. I feel like most people are, but I don't know. I like vlogs, they're nice and cozy. Okay, so I can't speak. Ooh, this one's a fun one. So, next question asks, what are your 4 favorite Pokemon? I feel like 4 is an abnormal number to ask, but number 1, my pride and joy, my child, my baby. So if you've been following me on other platforms for a bit, you might know Jolteon has my heart. She is very near and dear to me. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this, but I have this weird thing where I like naming my Pokemon after food. So My Jolteon's name is Taro, like taro milk tea. And then my little Zorua, she's right there, my little baby. Her name is Ube. And then I have a little Snom hanging out back there. Her name is Gnocchi. Yeah, I don't know. But for Jolteon, it's been, I don't know. I know Jolteon is not by any means the strongest evolution, but I don't know. Just something so charming about her. And then my boyfriend actually gave me this is actually before we officially started dating. It's a little Jolteon nano block. I love her. I gifted him Snorlax, his favorite Pokemon. Yeah, she hangs out on my desk. I don't know, something so cute and charming about her cute little, she looks like a bunny too, so, and I love rabbits, so maybe that's another reason why I like Jolteon, but I love the pastel yellow as well. So Jolteon's my number 1. Number 2, Giratina, and I actually have a funny story. I try to keep it short, but last year, I think it was last year, I never got to play Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum growing up, the originals at least. So about a year ago, I was like, you know what? I'm making adult money. I want to buy Pokemon Platinum. Long story short, be careful if you're going to be purchasing any like original Pokemon games, especially the older ones, because I was not aware that there are a lot of fakes on the market. The sad thing is, I only found this out because I was sold a fake copy through GameStop, and I'm pretty sure they didn't realize it was a fake either. The only reason I questioned it was because my game would freeze after like the first battle where you're choosing your starter. So I looked into it, and then I'm still very eternally grateful for this, and it's a reminder I need to finish it because I'm very close to beating the main story. Did I fight Cynthia yet? Did I fight Cynthia? I don't think I got to the Elite Four yet. That's a reminder to maybe I'll do that this weekend. I'm very thankful to say I have my partner is just the absolute sweetest, y'all. So my partner was an absolute sweetheart, and he actually gifted me Pokemon Platinum for my birthday last year, and he actually, so it's a legitimate copy, and he didn't pay an obscene amount for it, which it still baffles me to this day. But I'm really grateful. Thank you, Eddie. I love you. But yeah, all that to say, I love Giratina. I loved Giratina before I even got to play the game. I forgot the name of the Pokemon movie that Giratina appears in, but I like that movie also. I'll put it here if I remember. But I really like that Pokemon movie that Giratina appears in. I have it in some of my other Pokemon games, so I'm just really happy that I get to actually experience it in Pokemon Platinum. Y'all, if any of you play Pokemon Legends, we can scream about that whole situation in the comments. Yeah, so Giratina. And then the next one, I have a lot of favorites, so it's kind of hard to narrow it down to 4. But I guess it's easier than just narrowing it down to 3. So the next one is another legendary, and it also plays a big role in my childhood. So Kyogre. So if you were into Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, so I was a Team Aqua girly. I see the appeal of Team Magma now, but I don't know, Team Aquaman, Shelly. Anyway, Shelly, Archie. Anyway, so all that to say, I love Kyogre. Reminds me so much of my childhood. I do have a Kyogre plush over there. Maybe I'll bring him on camera later. But yeah, and then Alpha Sapphire, y'all. Maybe I'll go and binge some Pokemon games this weekend. I haven't played Pokemon in a hot minute. Actually, if any of you are playing the new Pokemon game, let me know what version you got. I got Pokemon Scarlet, which was a very hard decision because aesthetically I was more drawn to Violet's outfits, but I don't know. I'm just more into the ancient Pokemon aesthetic. I'm really excited for the DLC that launches later this year. Can't forget my girl Zorua over there. I guess, I don't know, I really grew to love Zorua recently as well. What movie is that? The one with Zorua and Zoroark. I think Zoroark gets hurt or something. I'm going on a tangent here, I'm sorry. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite Pokemon, and I feel like most of them tie into my childhood or just some type of memory in some way, like Zorua. I can't even remember because I wasn't big into Pokemon Black and White at the time, even though I played both games. Bizarro grew on me, and then when I saw the movie, I'll put the I can't remember the title, so I'll put that movie here as well. I don't know, the Pokemon movies, y'all. Actually, while we're on the topic of Pokemon, if you watch the movies, let me know which one's your favorite. I haven't seen all of them by any means, but Destiny Deoxys is one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite. I don't know if I can say it's my favorite. I've seen a good chunk of Pokemon movies, more so the older ones than the newer ones, but yeah. So, in summary, we have Jolteon, Giratina, Kyogre, and Zorua. And Snom is a close runner-up because I can't pick 5, but I love Snom. Who doesn't love Snom? You know, those are my favorites, my babies, my children. I love them all very dearly. So next question asks, oh, this one's a cute one too. So the next question asks, what are your 3 biggest and happiest achievements? So I feel like most of them are going to be school related. My most recent being I completed a software engineering boot camp last year. So General Assembly is the one I attended, and they offer what's called a flex program, which allows for, if you say you work full-time, you're not able to quit your job, that allows for you to still be able to work and then attend school outside of your working hours. So the one I attended was for software engineering, and it spanned 6 months, so it was pretty brutal, but so I unfortunately don't have the means to quit my job right now and do something full-time like that. So we started in January and it finished up around July. So one thing that was kind of funny, when I first applied through admissions, I was under the impression that class would run, so it was Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 6:30 to 10:45 p.m. So I'd have to hop on immediately after I got home from work. The Thursday sessions, it was every other Thursday, so we didn't have a class every single Thursday. And it was what's called Outcomes, where we meet with career coaches and they kind of guide us through, you know, what the job hunt would look like once we're completed with class, and kind of how what we're working on in class is aligning with the job search, I guess. And I'm really grateful as I still work with them to this day in my job hunt, and I met a sweet mentor through their mentorship program. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays I'd have class, Friday we'd have off, and then Saturdays this is the funny part, when I first applied for the immersive, I was under the impression that maybe I was looking at Pacific times. So I live in the Eastern time zone, and I was probably thinking of Pacific time. But I was under the impression that the class would run on Saturdays from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and that I would still have my mornings free. Now, the class spanned from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Saturday, unless we had some type of holiday or break. As brutal as it was, I'm really proud of myself for sticking through that. So initially, I wanted to study computer science when I attended college. So I can talk about this in another video, but at the time I was just dealing with a lot of, long story short, in college I was dealing with a very sick parent. So my studies kind of suffered as a result, not because of my parent, but because I just wasn't in the right headspace at the time. So that's why I was happy that I was able to attend this immersive and get this experience. So I am still actively looking for jobs. I did take a mini little break just for mental health purposes, but I'm very proud of myself for sticking through that and getting my certificate. And then similarly, I would say just getting through college in itself was also an achievement I'm very proud of, considering the circumstances I was going through at the time. So those are my big 2, and then my third one, so I guess my third one will be deciding to finally commit to uploading videos, just because it's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm just really happy that I'm committing to uploading videos now. I will say, yeah, I've just had a lot going on in my life, and I've kind of let fear dictate what I do, what I post. So I've just been dealing with a lot of life circumstances, unfortunately. But I'm just really proud of myself for committing to uploading. I want to get an upload schedule going eventually, hopefully sometime soon. But yeah, just for a long time I was letting fear get the best of me, and this year I really want to commit to not letting fear like dictate my life decisions. But yeah, all that to say, I'm just really happy and proud of myself for committing to making video content. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've kind of done it off and on, not very consistently, so this year I really just want to commit to making content and sharing what I love. But yeah, thank you for joining me while I answered some questions. That is all the time I have for today. But yeah, this was such a fun little build. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I recommend this build. If you're considering this, it's perfection. I will say this is on the longer side. It did take me roughly 7 hours to do. Granted, I was filming at the same time. But I love it. I think it's absolutely worth it. It could be a fun little family project or a cute date night idea. But I love it. There's a soundtrack that goes with it. But yeah, if you are building this, I highly recommend you give the soundtrack a listen. It's not music, but it's just fun little history about the Great Wave and some behind the scenes on Hokusai's life. So yeah, I just think it's such a cute little build, and I really love what LEGO does with their art series. So if you are considering this set, I highly recommend. It's gorgeous. I'll update you guys on where I end up putting this in my room or somewhere in the apartment. But yeah, it's such a cute build. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again for joining me in this little coffee talk. I had a lot of fun answering these questions, so I'll definitely be doing more of these in the future. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. So I don't have a designated upload schedule yet, but I'm hoping to have one in the near future, and I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, if you enjoyed my content, consider subscribing. Thank you again so much for all your support, and I'll see you next time. 하늘만 보면서 언제쯤 알게 될까 너도 나와 같은 생각을 하고 있을까 한참을 멍하니 보다 보니 살짝